It's Christmas morning, the year lost among my many memories over the years. The whole family is gathered around the dinner table, picking at the remainder of the food scraps on our plates and chatting loudly over one another, as if our voices were in a war to see whose could be the loudest. My grandmother gets up and slowly meanders her way over to the fridge, reaching inside to pull out a round, glistening silver container that's holding the well-loved Libby family tradition. "Who's ready for some Nana banana cream pie?" she exclaims. Immediately, the room is filled with wide eyes and smiles, the party of us at the table acting like lions ready to pounce on their prey. She places the sunshine yellow pie in the middle of the table, and no matter what the conversation was previously, knowing my family, it is usually political, the atmosphere in the room completely changes. It is as if we have gained a newfound togetherness, and the negativity is pushed out of the room. It is incredibly beguiling that something as simple as food can have such a strong meaning within itself. However, Nana Banana Cream Pie allows me to have something that keeps my Nana close to me while she is quite far in distance, and holds memories within it that will pass through the Libby family for generations to come. Every Libby family holiday is incomplete without what we call our Nana Banana Cream Pie. Though already quite obvious by the name, my Nana is the one who creates this beautiful yet simple dessert that resembles a small, bright yellow sunshine, similar to the circular drawing of a sun someone would draw as a child. Whether it is Thanksgiving, Christmas, or even birthdays, Nana's banana cream pie usually joins in on the party. Or should I say pies, since we have made a point to make multiple after last Thanksgiving, where our many family members fought over who would get to eat the lone 8 pieces. When my Nana was telling me a bit about the history surrounding this dessert, she said, "It has been in our family for 20 years. I first started making it as a special dish for my 4 youngest grandchildren." To expand on this, Nana's 4 youngest grandchildren are sometimes considered the Big Four within our family. This would include my cousins Jennifer and Michael, and my younger brother Matthew and I. We were the last 4 grandchildren to be born, our parents being the youngest of her 7 children. This pie is something special that we have all shared since we were born, and knowing that this was something special that was created for us, it gives us a deeper connection to the dessert that nobody else can understand. It is as if this pie has grown up with us, and in the process becoming a permanent member of the Libby family. Nana Banana Cream Pie is both simple in its process and its presentation, and is incredibly easy to create. I remember all of the times when I was younger, where I would watch my petite grandmother slowly work her way through the kitchen in the process of making this pie, talking me through the steps of how to properly make it. One of the things that caught my young eyes was the setup on the counter, where everything was arranged like a military officer would be inspecting the handiwork. Both boxes of banana pudding mix were evenly matched with the other. The milk was already warming in its time away from the fridge while sitting precisely measured in a glass container. Nana would always tell me, "You have to be quick to make the pie filling, so you have to set everything up first." Next, she would reach into the plastic grocery bags, crinkling them in her efforts to pull out the ingredients to make the crust of the pie. She looked at me with her sky blue eyes and said, "Now, sweetheart, don't be like your father and think you can buy any old crust for our special pie," referencing the Thanksgiving where my father had purchased a Nilla Wafers crust instead of graham cracker, and our entire family took one bite and wanted to shove the entire pie in his face. Needless to say, I learned quickly that if I don't plan on doing it right, to not even dare to make the dessert at all. No matter how young I was at the time, one of our family rules was that if we were going to be in the kitchen while Nana was making pies, we'd have to put our hands to good use and help with some of the tasks. Sometimes this didn't always go in a good direction, like when Nana would give me the job of mixing the pudding when I was a bit too young, and needless to say, the kitchen looks like a yellow pudding tsunami was just forecasted to hit the Libby kitchen in T-minus 5 minutes ago. By the time that my mess had been cleaned up, on the counter stood a golden, glowing treat, surrounded on the outside by a silver container that resembled a knight's armor protecting the delicious inside. The still liquid filling smelled similarly to a banana smoothie, with that thick, distinguishable sweet banana smell that makes your mouth water. After about 3 hours hiding away in the fridge, when Nana finally brought out the finished product, it was a sight to see. The pudding had solidified so perfectly that there were no imperfections to be seen on the top of the dessert. Then she topped it off with 4 little towers of whipped cream, and I had my fork and knife ready and standing tall in each hand as I was ready to dig in. Flash forward about 10 years, my grandmother and I still make this pie together on every special occasion, though now that I've gained a bit of experience, she usually lets me make it on my own while she observes. Now we have switched roles, where she has taken the seat of the observer where my young self used to reside, and I have now taken over as the one who is responsible for the family tradition. As time has gone by, I have seen how these years have changed her, while the pie always remains the same. Her aged hands now shake when she tries to slice the bananas to blanket the bottom of the crust. She struggles to mix the pudding mix, as if it tires her out to do such a seemingly simple task. Though her strong love for our family always keeps her going, and she will never give up on making pies with me until her body just does not allow her to do so any longer. This year will be her 80th birthday, and I have come to realize that she will not be with me forever. However, she will leave something behind that will continue on through the Libby family tree for many generations after her, and that is the traditions that she created. I am so thankful for all of these memories that I have of all the times baking together, and how she taught me everything I know about how to make the perfect dessert for any special occasion. I hope one day that my grandchildren will watch me as I make this pie for Christmas morning, and when my hands are aged and wrinkled and can no longer handle what it takes to create Nana banana cream pie, that I can sit back and watch as I tell them about my Nana and how she started this delicious tradition for all of us. Though this dish is seemingly so simple on the outside, it holds a lot of significance within our family. It provides us all with a connection, something that we can all share and love together. For me personally, the biggest connection is with my grandmother. Though we do not live close to each other anymore, whenever I make this dish, it allows me to think of her and the memories that we have made over the years with creating this dish together. From singing Christmas songs together while baking on Christmas morning, to simply talking about what is going on in our lives since the last time we saw each other, this dessert holds a lot of memories within it, as if it has become part of the recipe. Overall, this dish just screams family, since this is what it was created for. It will continue on through Libby family generations, and hopefully the memories and stories that go along with it will pass on as well, letting my grandchildren and my great-great-grandchildren remember my Nana and how amazing she truly was. Not only has this dish created a fun tradition in our family, which we can always look forward to, but it is something that connects us all together and represents our family fitting together like the 8 pieces of the delicious yellow treat.